What's going on, YouTubers? Welcome to another video unboxing and review. Now, this is my second statue I received today, which is from Xceed. It is the Vegetto. Now, I debated for quite some time if I was going to get this statue. Reason being due to the price. This thing's freaking expensive. It's seriously almost as much as a 1/4 scale statue. It's like almost $400, or I think it is like $400. It's ridiculous. I hate paying that much for a 1/6 scale unless it's incredibly good. And, you know, I really want to finish my DBZ collection. And so I needed one more Boo statue, and I really wanted Vegetto. And another company, I thought they were going to make a Vegetto, a diorama. They've gone dark, and this is my best option. And it looked really good in pictures, so I went ahead and got it. This is limited to 400, kind of a high ES for such a expensive statue. I really hope it lives up to the hype. Quite a nice box here. I do like it. You know, they even have the Vegeta and Goku, you know, fusing with the Potaro earrings. Here is the COA, which looks great. I'll display the side that has all three heads. I really don't plan to display the Super Saiyan Blue, because for one, I haven't seen Super Saiyan Blue Vegetto in Dragon Ball Super. I'm obviously certain it happens, otherwise the statue wouldn't be made. As well as, you know, I am a much bigger fan of just Super Saiyan look. I'm not a huge fan of the whole Super Saiyan Blue. So we'll see how this is. Shipped relatively quick to me though. And considering this was Sal, only took like 2.5 weeks. Alrighty, let's see what we got. Oh snap, tons of freaking pieces to this bad boy. Tons and tons of pieces. If you do not want to see any of these, this unboxing, I don't blame you. You can fast forward to the review, which will probably be in 15 minutes, because there's a lot of pieces to this statue. So here's the underbase, which has some sort of mechanical mechanism here. I got 387 out of 400. It's just a cheap sticker on the bottom. Here is the resin part, which is just textured earth with a little bit of green. And it looks like I'm gonna have to plug this into here. I've never really had to do that for a statue, so it's kind of weird. If I can get this to fit. For the life of me, this does not want to fit. All right, got it in. That electronic thing is tricky. Yeah, another reason I waited on this statue is because, according to Xceed, this was like slightly above 15 inches. Now, I do not have space to put this anywhere else besides a detolf. And once I saw it fit in a detolf, my interest in this piece immediately was sparked. I literally didn't even care for it until I saw it could fit in a detail, because unfortunately, I'm at the point in my collecting where space is an extreme issue. I have to be extremely selective on what I order, and I'm at the point right now where I can only pre-order a few more DBZ statues beyond what my current existing pre-orders are. So here he is. They definitely, you can definitely tell this statue was intended for Super Saiyan Blue. Just looking off the boots, they have a blue like aura effect on them. I'm going to display either the regular head or the Super Saiyan head. I'll just need to see which one I like and prefer. Here's the Super Saiyan head right here. Now, I have owned one Vegetto statue in the past. It was a Defeng Sheng one where he was basically like this. And it was an okay statue. I wasn't a huge fan. The base was super, super simple, and it didn't have a ton of detail. Now this one definitely has a lot of detail, I can already tell. Just the glove and skin texture is excellent. And of course, each of the heads will have the little bang effect. They always have this separate just because it will break. Pretty sure that is how it goes. All right, just like that. Now the texture and detail in Vegeta is excellent. Now the reason this statue does cost a lot is it does come with 3 heads and 2 sets of the aura. You have a blue and a normal yellow version. So that's the reason this doesn't cost like $250. I mean, personally, I would have loved if they included an option that was not all 3 heads and maybe just 1 head and was cheaper, 1 aura effect. Maybe just the Super Saiyan head or the non-Super Saiyan head, no blue. Here's the blue head. It definitely has really good detail, so I'll just set that down. This also comes with 2 logos, a Dragon Ball Z and a Dragon Ball Super. So of course I'll be doing the Super. Pretty sure it's right here. Which to me makes me think I have that base on wrong. So it should be facing forward. Unless I have this on wrong, which I think I do. Like that. So then Super. I don't think I'll ever display the Super one. May just keep that in the box. I'm going to remove this head because it keeps moving. I don't like that. No, this table is not the sturdiest thing. It's just a cheap table from Walmart. Now, look at the detail on the gloves and skin, though. That's really good detail for a DBZ statue. And here is the 3rd and final head. Let's get a look at this. This is the non-Super Saiyan head, which, most of Vegetto's fight was actually not in Super Saiyan. It was non-Super Saiyan, so, and luckily this one is a different, it's not the exact same sculpt. The blue and Super Saiyan are the exact same sculpt, just a different paint job. This one actually has his mouth open. So I'm glad that the 2 heads I wanted are different and not the exact same. So there's that head you can see. Now, of course, I'll be doing close-ups and all that in my full video review, so watch out for that. I might even just leave the blue aura effects in the box just because I'm probably never going to use them. You know, same with the blue head. I am going to be using the Super Saiyan only. So I'll take it out and show it to you guys, but it's going right back in the box. Not going to use it. Do not have space to just set this aside either. You know, I'm, you know, at over like 200 statues now. And, oh, frick, a blue effect. I'll just leave that out then. Yeah, I really am just getting, you know, like, I put all of my boxes in my garage. And my garage is getting very filled. There's not a ton of space left. So I'm being very cautious with what I do. Horror effects look great though. Good orange and yellow look. Just gonna get out all the yellow. I want to show you guys the light up feature as well. Alright, so it looks like it's 4 aura effects. If I was to guess, I'm going to say this one goes up here. Have to lift the base a little to be able to fit these. Actually, is this correct? This one's super long. Don't know if this one's correct. Maybe easier just to take this off. Take it off. And then just put these on. I actually think this one goes right here. And this one is in the back. All right, I believe that's correct. I want to show you guys a light up. We'll do that in the video review. There you can see Vegetto. Let's set him up in the statue room, see how it is. All right, everybody, before I put Vegetto in his spot, I just wanted to show you the light up feature. Now, the lights they used are blue lights, and I have the regular aura effect on it. So unfortunately, the light up is terrible for the regular aura. Obviously look way better with the blue aura. However, the base itself actually does have this really cool, like lava type earth heating up from the power effect look. So that part of the light up is actually really cool. Let's put on the blue aura so we can see it, how that looks though. All right, folks, so here is the blue light up feature with the blue head and the super symbol. You know, clearly this is the way the statue was designed and created. You know, the blue light up here looks awesome. The base effect is really hard to see, you know, like you literally can barely see it. Like right there, you can see it a little bit. Looks much better in the dark, but the blue effect looks awesome. I'm going to turn off the light so we can get a better view. Boom. You see that? Now that light up is sick. I wish they would have somehow incorporated regular LEDs instead of just blue. You know, maybe like an alternate one where you have a button to press to change the LED. And obviously the bottom of the base light up needs to be more prominent when the light's turned on. So you can see it right now, but the moment this light turns on, you can't see that. It's similar to the trunk statue by Tenside. That one you cannot see the light up when the light's turned on, only when it's turned off. But the blue effect looks awesome. You know, this looks really cool. You know, definitely gives that really cool effect. You know, I do not know what episode in Super this is from. I have not seen it. I'm only watching the English, and they just barely introduced Goku Black. I will say I am loving Super, though. It's freaking awesome. So I'm excited to see this episode. I believe it's Vegetto doing a, you know, like the biggest Kamehameha of DBZ history, if I remember people talking about it. I tried to ignore Super posts, but I believe this is the biggest Kamehameha by Vegetto to Giron, if I'm guessing correctly. I still don't even know who the heck that villain is, but I hear he's cool and tough. So here is the Super Saiyan Blue head with the blue light up. As you can see, definitely looks really awesome. And it's, you know, nice to have this switch out. I'm sure once I've seen the Super episode, I'll probably appreciate this a lot more than I do now. Let's go ahead and put on the black head, the regular aura effects, the yellow one, and put him in the Detolf and see how he looks compared to the rest of my DBZ Boo Saga collection. Alrighty, folks, so here is Vegetto in the statue collection. Now this is my Boo Saga. I need one final statue to finish this bad boy off. I'm sure you all can guess what that's going to be, considering this poster I have right here. Yeah, that's right, KD Collectibles Vegeta Final Explosion. Final Atonement. Now that is one statue I believe will be the best 1/6 scale statue, detail and single character wise ever made. But this Vegetto is no slouch. It's definitely really cool. You know, I do think, in all honesty, the blue iteration is probably the best, considering the light up and the whole design of the statue with the arms blue. The boots have a blue effect. You know, they're really trying to give off that blue aura. And obviously the light up effect is much superior when it's blue. But, you know, this is definitely an awesome statue. So let's do some close-ups now. Alright, so here's Vegetto in the Detolf. Now he barely fits, as you can see. His head almost touching the ceiling. There's like barely any space. So here's the regular head, which I do like because he has his mouth open screaming, which, you know, generally with a Kamehameha you have your mouth open. And let's look at the detailing and texture on the arms. You can really see the sculpt is excellent. Now, I know there was another Vegetto statue out there by some other company. I don't even remember their name. That's how pathetic their Vegetto was. The gloves look awesome. Really, really detailed. No, I do like the blue effect on the gloves for sure. You know, it's really like as if they're about to form the Kamehameha wave, which is obviously blue. So I do like that they did a blue effect here. I'm still waiting out where you actually get a Kamehameha wave that lights up. That's my dream 1/6 scale statue. I haven't seen it done yet, but I'm still waiting for that. Now the costume itself, as you can see, it is a mixture of orange and blue, which was Vegeta and Goku's outfit. Goku being orange, Vegeta blue, so they just mixed it because they fused with those Potaro earrings you can see in the left and right. Now the face looks excellent. I think this would look a little bit better up high. You know, for me, I do have to put it this low. unless I adjusted a few statues and made this one higher. The texturing on the outfit is great, same with the shading. So you can see the belt, definitely a lot of detail for a 1/6 scale statue, and it's pretty big as well, as you saw it next to Gohan. However, that Gohan is more like a 1/7 MSP style. So here's the boots, which do have a blue shading on it. The base, which is your typical Rocky base, because that's what DBZ is. They're always fighting in the mountains. They did put a little green on there in the back and right here. And then, of course, the aura effects. The aura effects definitely do look really good. Aura effects have definitely gotten better and better over the years. Comparing some of my first DBZ statues to like this one, the aura effects have definitely gotten better over the years. Let's go ahead and check out the Super Saiyan head now. All right, there is the Super Saiyan head, which looks equally as awesome. Great paint job all around. With Xceed and, like MRC, VKH, those are like the three big resin companies out there. I believe, they're all produced at like the same factory. So the quality and paint job and all that's going to be pretty much flawless. They've mastered DBZ statues. They've been doing DBZ statues for probably like 10 years. So they know how to paint skin tones, the Super Saiyan hair, the bases, really just flawless. Whenever you see a prototype, that's exactly what you're going to get. Now, there's a lot of newer other studios out there that are great. But in my opinion, Xceed, MRC, and VKH are still the best and the go-to for DBZ resins. Obviously you have companies like Tsume, UC Studio, Ofobito that are getting into the game. They're producing some amazing statues for sure. But, Xceed, VKH, and MRC are my three go-to in the majority of my collection for sure. This Vegetto is definitely an awesome statue, and I do recommend it. It is awesome. Great sculpt, paint job, and detail. Lots of switch-out parts if that's your thing. I'm sure once I see the Super where Vegetto's in it, I'll appreciate the blue effect more. And who knows, if they ever come out with another Boo statue with Vegetto, then I may move this, convert it into a Super statue. For now, let's back up and look at the collection. Gotta make sure my puppy's not behind me. He loves to just play